Hello my YouTube friends, this is Not Mechanic here, and what you see behind me is a 2014 Nissan Altima. And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be replacing the rear brake pads. The first thing I did for this job was I opened the master cylinder and I put a tissue. The reason why I put that tissue there is because when you press the caliper pistons, what's going to happen is that the brake fluid is going to go up, for it won't go in the car, it will go in the tissue. We call that the Timmy Tower. Let me just show you right quick. Right there. Now the next thing I did was, as you can see, I jacked up the car. I don't only depend on my jack, I also have a jack stand there. The reason being is because if you only depend on your jack, there's a possibility that it can fall down and it can fall on top of you. So make sure you use that jack stand. Always safety first. Now what we're going to do is remove the rear tire. So these are 21, I'm going to be using a 21mm socket with my impact gun. So I'm going to finish removing them, and I'll be right back. So now let's remove this brake pads. And you can do it by hand or with a screwdriver. Let's see. Did it by hand. But if you can't do it by hand, use a screwdriver and just put it in there, and it slides back out. See that? Now what we're going to do is remove these hardwares. If you didn't have these hardware, all you have to do is clean them, but I have new ones. What I'm gonna do is just bring them up, this one down. Now what we're going to do is clean this here. Use some brake cleaner, the inside, and use your brush, a wire brush. Oop, my brush broke. I guess I'm going to have to use a half a brush. Just make sure you clean it good. Okay. Now get your new hardware, and let's see. This one will go like this. See, this hole will go right in here, and these two things gonna go in the middle. You slide it in there, and then just press them in. There you go. Now the other one, you're gonna do the same thing. Make sure goes in just like this, the pins. And then right there, slide in. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do what we call the 007. And the reason why we call it the 007, this is from Manny Mechanic. He taught this to Tim from Astro Auto Repairs, and Tim taught me. And all we're going to do it because it's much cleaner before we take grease and we put it in our hands and then be all messy. But now you can use the Q-tip and just put a little bit there, a little bit up here, and a little bit in the back, up here. Okay. So 007 is done in that part. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna compress the caliper pistons. And the way to do this, you're gonna use your old brake pad. And I have like this little C-clamp here. And all we're gonna do is just put it there. And all we're gonna do is just press it in. And that's the reason why we have the towel in the top. Because when you press this, the brake fluid is gonna go up and you don't want it to go in the car. You know what, before I keep compressing it, let me just pass a little brake fluid here. Looks a little dirty there. And all you're gonna do is just compress it in. Look how easy that went in. Now, it's gonna be much easier when you put the new brake pads. It's gonna be much easier to put them in. So let's put this here. You don't want this hanging. So now we're gonna put the new brake pads. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do the front first. Let's see if I can get you a little closer here so you can see what I'm doing. Now, what you wanna do is just put the bottom in. And once you put the bottom in, you don't press it all the way in yet until you put this one in. And once you put it in, there you go. Slides right in. Now you have the other one, and you're gonna do the same thing. Same thing. Let me see if I can get you in here. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Gonna do the top. I'm gonna put the top in. I mean the bottom. Not all the way in. And then you just have to take your time. Makes it a little difficult because I don't want to cover the camera. You know what? Let me do the top first. Slide the top. Slide the top first, and then you can do the bottom. There you go. Slide it in a little bit to the side like that, and then you can slide this right in. And look at that. Now what we want to do is we want to clean the sliding pins. Out there right here. So all you want to do is just clean the sliding pins. Now that my little brush broke, first you want to take out this old grease out of there. Remember, this one goes in the top. And as you can see, that rust? We're going to try to remove it. Let me go get another brush. I couldn't find a little brush, but I found my big brush. So all we're going to do is just, where the rust is at, you want to clean that up good. Because if you don't clean it, after a while, what's going to happen, they're going to get stuck in the caliper pistons. See that? How that's looking so good so far? So I'm going to do the other side also, and I'll be right back. Now that we clean the sliding pins, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Make sure when you're doing this that the brake cable is not turned. You want this straight. And all we're going to do is just Bring it down. Nice and easy. Bring the rubbers back. It goes. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the sliding pins and you're going to put some grease right here. You're going to put grease, enough grease, because you want this to slide. And what you're going to do is you're not going to put it all the way in yet. Gonna maneuver it right there. Now you leave it halfway. Now with the threads at, where it screws at, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little bit NICs, little bit, just a little bit, not much. And you're gonna put it right in the top. And then you do is you screw it. Oh, I'm gonna leave this mistake in there. And see what I did? This one does not go on the top. The one with the rubber goes on the top. So I'm going to leave it here for you can see that we all can make mistakes. So make sure that this one goes in the bottom. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more grease. See that? So I'm gonna leave it there for you can see. It's good that I caught it. And what we're gonna do is just put this one right in. Now we're gonna use the other one. The one that goes in the top with the rubber piece. Put some grease in it, put enough. There you go. And this is the proper one that goes on the top. What I'm gonna do is gonna put some NICs there, just a little bit, not much. You're going to see how this car is going to slide nice and easy. Now, take your 14mm socket. Now you're going to take your 14mm socket. What you're going to do is you're going to tighten it until you feel it in just a little bit. And then this one also, you're going to do the same thing. Tight and just a little bit. Now what we're going to do is, and this is very important, you're going to press the brake pedal at least 10 times. At least also until you feel it nice and tight. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the Timmy towel out and I'm going to close the master cylinder when I'm pressing the brakes. Please make sure you do that first before anything. I hope you was able to see that or hear it, but I pressed the brake on the brake pedals at least over 10 times. And what happened is that it got nice and tight. And look what happened to the Timmy towel. Remember when we compressed the caliper piston in, the brake fluid, look where it went in the Timmy Tower. It did not go in the car. So this is how you change the rear brake pads on a 2014 Nissan Altima. Once again, this is Non-Mechanic. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below or contact me on nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. That is nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. And remember, if Non-Mechanic can do it, you can do it. Later.